think that's a gator. On the to the right of the mound.
He's out there.
Oh yeah. We are in the Okefenokee swamp in Georgia. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. We're going to be doing some canoe camping here in the swamp, and just over 30 minutes into our trip, we've already seen a big gator. That was fun. Bye, Mr. Gator. It's a nice sunbathing spot. See that gator there? That's a big one.
Oh, that's really close.
Right in front of that log.
Oh, yeah. Okay. 15.
That's 13, yeah. So we have some good news, some crazy news, and some bad news. The good news is we made it to our shelter here. It was 11 miles of paddling. It took us about 6.5 hours. It was a beautiful paddle down the swamp. We love it here. It's gorgeous. Crazy news, we saw 47 alligators. We were both completely shocked as we kept on paddling and just left and right. They just kept popping up. To say that this is an alligator-infested swamp would be an understatement. We thought we were going to be lucky if we saw a few of them, but yeah, the numbers just kept going up and up and up. Some of them were small like this, they're so cute, and then some of them were just giant, like the size of our canoe. For our 2 Canadian kids, this is probably one of the craziest places we've been to on our trip so far. But that brings us to our bad news. When we were seeing alligator number 19, our canoe kind of drifted off to the side, kind of up into the bushes, the trees along the side here. And as we were pushing back out, a branch caught our camera. It got snagged, and as we were moving, it pulled the camera into the water. The camera took a plunge. I was pretty quick to get it back out, but it was fully submerged for about a second. So we got to our campsite here, we took it all apart, we're drying it as much as we can. The signs don't look good so far. There's no signs of it turning on. There's water and humidity in our lens. Luckily, we have a backup camera, the one I'm filming on right now, plus our 2 phones. So we can still get a good amount of footage for the rest of the trip, but we may have, unfortunately, lost an expensive camera. So here's the full map of Okefenokee National Wildlife Refuge. We started at Stephen C. Foster State Park over here, and then we paddled 11 miles up the Red Trail to Big Water Shelter. That's where we're spending the night tonight. And unfortunately, we're only going to be spending 1 night in the park. We called a few days ago trying to arrange a longer trip. We wanted at least 3 or 4 nights in the park just to be really immersed in it, but the only possibilities they have were overnighters. And Big Water Shelter looked like the most secluded, the nicest place, so that's the one that we booked for tonight. And unfortunately, there's no loop or lollipop trail that we can do. We basically just have to take the exact same trail we took today, but backwards out to Stephen C. Foster State Park tomorrow. It hit my face. So we're back on the water this morning. We hit the water just before 9 a.m. and we expect to be done quite a bit faster than yesterday. May not look like it, but this water is flowing and we were paddling upstream all day yesterday, which means we're going to be paddling downstream all day today. So it should go a little faster, and we also don't plan to stop and film every single gator that we see, because yesterday was just ridiculous. Going left? Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, we're going right.
No. Maybe. Let's try it.
As long as the water's flowing, we're good. It's fun. Oh, 1 o'clock, pretty close. Trying to steer, but the wind. Sorry, baby. I was trying to steer, but the wind was pushing me. Well, if you thought 47 alligators yesterday was a lot, today we saw 63. To be fair, some of them were probably the same ones from yesterday because we did the same trail. But that's a total of 110 alligator sightings just in 2 days. On top of that, we saw 10 turtles today, which we didn't see any yesterday for some reason. And we also saw an otter. Overall, we absolutely love this place. We definitely want to come back. We're at a good time of year now. There were absolutely no mosquitoes. I'm sure in the summer it'll look more beautiful. Everything will be lush and green and flowering, but I'm sure the mosquitoes are just brutal. It definitely was easier coming down today, going with the flow of the stream. So we were able to not paddle as hard, and it was a little bit easier, but from yesterday's paddling 11 miles upstream, we are definitely feeling it. We're very sore, but our hearts and souls are fulfilled here.